Your business isn't struggling because of the economy. It's struggling because you've never once fought for it in the room where the fight is actually happening. Let me tell you what you've done. You've changed the pricing, you've changed the offer, you hired somebody, you fired somebody, you bought another course, listened to another podcast. You've been swinging at the fences for years, and you're still exhausted, still stuck, still lying awake, figure out the numbers that never seem to work out. Here's why. In Ephesians 6, Paul says, our battle isn't against flesh and blood, it's against the spiritual forces of evil. So it's not the market, it's not against the competition, but it's actually where you've been fighting for the last several periods of time, where you've been throwing punches. That's where the problem is. You've been fighting and punching and throwing punches in the air where you've never even entered into the exact room. Now let me say the hard part, because somebody has to. Some of what's been breaking your business isn't out there at all. It's you. It's your fear. It's the pride that doesn't ask somebody for help. It's the attitude that you've got that when someone hurt you 3 years ago, or someone told you were a failure, or someone said something in your family, it made you feel like, man, you just keep grinding this axe with an attitude. And every room you walk into, it poisons the room because you just walk with an attitude. And you need to hear the truth. Somebody who reads the Bible is like looking in the mirror. And when they look in the mirror and then walk away and do nothing about it, it's like someone reading the Bible, hears what it says, but does nothing about it. Can you imagine getting up in the morning, your hair is all over the place, your tie's over here, you've got ketchup down your face, and you look at that in the mirror and decide, okay, I'm going to work now. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's the whole reason you look in the mirror, so you can figure out how to make yourself more presentable. Well, the reason you read the Bible is so that you can look and see, where is your character failing? Where are you falling short? And most of the time is in pride, it's a lack of humility. So you start needing to be honest with yourself, and what you need to say to yourself is, it isn't the market. It's, what am I afraid of? What have I been avoiding for the last 6 months that I'm not facing up that's hurt me? Write it down. Get a piece of paper. I do this all the time. Write things down. And then when I think about it, then I process it. Paul says, before any part of the armor goes on, you put the belt of truth on. That is so important in your fight. If you don't put on the belt of truth, how can you fight an enemy that you have never named or never understood what it is? The other part is you get aggressive when you put on the breastplate of righteousness. You go after competitors. That's exactly what this thing is doing to you. Faith is something it's not cowarding, it's not passive, it's proactive, it's aggressive. You go forward. That's who you are, you need to be. And you understand business will have problems. There will be difficulties, but you'll be a problem solver. And so when any problem comes up, you don't fall apart. You realize that this is about fighting the good fight and that you want to advance in your faith. Jesus said, if you ask in faith, nothing will be impossible for you. He said the word nothing. What does that mean? Nothing. Whatever you're trying to do with your life, you can do it. But you've got to have faith. You've got to have conviction to move forward. You've got to put that shield of faith out, understanding, there's going to be arrows, there's going to be bullets, there's going to be difficulty, there's going to be problems. But when you're leaning into Jesus, there's a peace. But you've been leading like you've got to ask permission from God. God wants to work with you and support you. Spiritually and financially free was never some loosey-goosey concept. It's a fight. It's putting the gloves on every single day, asking the question, how do I fight this fight? If you feel like you've been fighting in the wrong arena, put arena down. You're done with swinging in the wrong area, fighting, throwing punches in the air. Subscribe. Every week, I will take one battle that you're losing in your business. Straight from Ephesians 6. This is the fight worth fighting for. This is the battles you want to win. But you can't go in there emotionally discharged. You've got to put the gloves on. You've got to understand when you get in the ring, it's not to stand in the ring, put your hands down. You know there's an opponent there. There's an enemy in there that wants to beat the living daylights out of you. So you put the gloves up and you go in for a fight. This is what this channel is about, fighting the good fight. God bless you.